them. 10 villages, all represented by citizens who ensure no kid gets left behind. What a state of Easton. We're going to gather right round the crease, everybody. Come on in. Huddle up. The Kraft Hockeyville kids, young men and women from minor hockey programs around Southern Ontario. Cassie, let's get rolling.
Yeah, we divided the country into 5 regions. 2 towns from each region will make it through to the top 10. And how about this? We'll start in the Pacific. This place, only 1 story submitted. They make it all the way to the top 10.
What story, what town? For that, let's go to Braden Ducharme. Braden.
I think Fort Nelson will be Kraft Hockeyville 2011 because we have enough heart to support all of Canada.
Seemingly endless, the Alaska Highway stretches into northern BC, and one of the last stops is Fort Nelson. Winter days are short and bitterly cold, but that's just the way of life for this remote town, as is hockey.
Fort Nelson is Kraft Hockeyville! Woo!
Good day.
We do everything to keep hockey alive in Fort Nelson.
They do everything because, as 15-year-old Braden Ducharme has seen, the game makes them stronger.
Hockey brings the community together and brings the community together as a people and as a team.
At the center of all the action is the arena. But in 2007, that way of life was forced to change. Under the heavy weight of snow, the roof of the town's only arena was in trouble.
All I heard was a big crash, and I was wondering what that was, so I look out on my deck and I see dust and smoke, and I noticed that the arena collapsed and I just couldn't talk.
The arena was closed for good. That was especially hard on Grandma Gwen, who ran the canteen.
Every day I would come into town and I'd pull in up at the far end where it was collapsing, and I'd just sit in the car and just cry, you know, and it was a way of life for me.
They quickly stepped up to keep the game alive, training outside and traveling to neighboring towns for games and practices.
When the arena collapsed, it just brought us even closer because we had to travel 4 hours, 6 hours just to practice, not to play any teams. And we practiced on the back ice at -30 below for some months, and it just brought us together even closer.
To keep up with the demand at all the outdoor rinks, a Zamboni was on overdrive. Annette Boomer spent much of that winter crisscrossing all over town.
We didn't want anybody to decide they didn't want to play hockey anymore. So for us to do that, it would be to keep encouraging the kids to come out, keep the parents coming out.
Holy crackers. Go get them.
Within a year, they already had this temporary indoor rink. Longtime hockey coach Steve Carmichael never doubted his community's perseverance.
It was something that we had to do. And the kids stepped up to the plate, and as soon as the kids stepped up to the plate, well, then the parents, they're going to be there.
Right next door, a new recreation center is already under construction and expected to be ready by the fall. It's a testament to the determination and dedication that you'll find here.
When we feed off of something positive, and when we can do it as a family, we can do it as a team, man, there's nothing more that beats in your heart than something like that.
In Fort Nelson, Cassie, it's not uncommon to see the Zamboni in the streets so that everybody has a good sheet of ice, and with this dusting of snow, won't be long before we need one right here.